I started the readathon at 9 p.m. and it's now 10:30. I read for an hour from 9 to 10, and then I had to get ready for bed. And so I'm gonna go to sleep now and get up when my husband gets up to go to work, and then continue the readathon. So started a little early, got about an hour of reading done. That's kind of a head start, so we will see how tomorrow goes. My plans for tomorrow fell through because it's supposed to be really stormy, and also some other extenuating circumstances with my friends. So we're gonna have to do that another time, and I may still be going to breakfast with my dad. I'm not 100% sure about that, but we'll see. I have read quite a few pages in this. I don't know exactly how many, but probably about 25, so I'm happy with that. My goal is to read at least 150 pages of this because I had 300 pages left. So yes, I want to finish this before the end of July, and I think this will give me a good head start. And then maybe I'll pick up some of the other books that I have in my stack for 24 and 48. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. It is 7:40 and I am just now getting up, still laying in bed. So I am probably gonna make some tea. I have to call my dad and see if he still wants to go to breakfast. If he does, it's probably another couple of hours before I actually start reading again. It stormed pretty bad last night, so it doesn't look like our fence is down or anything like that. But yeah, it was a little dicey. I felt bad for the cat because he was out there by himself and he doesn't like storms. But everything seems to be calm now. We're supposed to have isolated thunderstorms all day. So it's a good day to be inside and reading. We are going to breakfast. Don't know where we're going yet, but yeah, going to breakfast, and then we come back, get in a little bit of reading. Then I have to take recycling and run by Target to get some baskets. So we got new lights, which look like that, and I'm really excited because that used to be a fluorescent light, and then there's another one over there, but it's not on. That used to be like a really ugly chandelier, but now it's another one of those flat lights. It'll focus. And then we got these shelves to organize like pantry stuff, and this used to be a pile of crap, which is over here currently and is making me annoyed, and this has to go. But I need to get some like canvas basket things to put over here to organize more things. Well, it's 11 o'clock. I officially have only read for like 2 hours since 9 p.m. last night, so yeah. And I am now, because it looks like it's gonna storm pretty soon, so I wanna get the recycling out of the way. So I'm now gonna go do recycling, which is gonna take another like 30 minutes. So I will not be getting back to reading for probably another hour. But then once it gets to 12 o'clock, I'm gonna try to read for a couple of hours. Probably some more in the end of book, but also I will probably pick up a graphic novel or something shorter so that I can actually finish something in the month of July, because it has been rough. But yeah, I've got to go round up all the cardboard, and there's a lot of cardboard because we've, like I said, had the lights delivered and a couple of other things. So got to do that. Also got to get rid of this disgusting light fixture. So I'm gonna probably take care of that as well. So see you in another hour. All right, so we are back, and not too bad. It only took me about 30 minutes. The recycling place is really close to my house. So that is taken care of. The enormous amount of cardboard is out of our house. Gonna pick this back up and keep reading, maybe try to read like 25 pages of this, and then maybe pick up a graphic novel or something like that. I'm really enjoying this, but like it's super intense. So I swear to you, the first half of the book felt like basically nothing happened. And then all of a sudden everything is happening and it's super intense. And I'm like, I just want to know how it ends. But at the same time, I'm just like, this is too intense to read in like giant chunks. So I think I am going to take a break in reading this and go grab one of my graphic novels, even though this one is snuggled up real sweet. And I'm going to have to dislodge him to do that. But I think that's what I'm going to do to break this up, because so intense and so many things. And now I have this delicious looking cupcake from the Cupcake Kitchen that I picked up on the way back from breakfast. So I'm gonna eat that. Still snuggling with this one. Yeah, still snuggling with this one. And then I brought over my pile of books, but I think I'm going to dip into this. I'm kind of really interested in this one too, so we'll see how I feel. Well, this one was fun. It's the 8th volume of Lumberjanes, so I'm pretty far into this series. And this one was, it woven like Greek mythology, so that was fun. And they're adorable as ever. It was a really quick read. It's a graphic novel, and these speed by because you're kind of like, what the heck is happening? So yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I would give this one 5 stars. And I actually finished, this is literally the only thing I finished in July. So I really think, I'm not really feeling like getting back into the intensity of this right now. So I think I actually am gonna go ahead and start this one, even though I've read the first chapter of this. Maybe I'll read the second chapter of this and see if I feel like carrying on with it right now. And if I don't, then I will move on to Passing Strange. But yeah. So we're getting some reading done, finally. And an update. I fell asleep on the couch for 2 hours. I'm really winning this readathon. I'm pretty sure, let's see, 1, 2, 3.5 hours. I've read for 3.5 hours total. 24 is definitely not gonna happen. We'll see if 12 happens. This little guy is super clingy today. Hi, buddy. Why are we loafing? I don't know. He's just really clingy. I did put up a poll on Instagram to see which one of these two you guys thought I should read next. So that's up there. I like doing the polls and seeing what people think. So yeah, that's gonna be for tomorrow though. I did end up reading another chapter of this and I like it. So I'm gonna keep reading on that a little bit and then dip back into the King's Shield. When I fell asleep, I definitely had dreams about this book. Like, I was dreaming about it. That's how intense this is. Like, guys, I'm not kidding. It's like super battle intense right now, and like a lot of things are happening in a lot of areas of the kingdom, and yeah, clearly it's affecting me because I dreamed about it and they were restless dreams. So I have not a whole lot left based on the actual book. Goodreads says I'm like 67% through it, but I feel like I'm more than 67% through it. I don't know. I think I have about 200 pages left. Yeah, a little over 200 pages left. So I won't finish that by the end of the weekend, but I think I may have convinced myself to participate in the 7 and 7 readathon, even though I'm never going to read 7 things in 7 days. But I do want to just encourage myself to read more at the end of this month, so that means I'll be participating in this one, the 7 and 7, Dewey's Reverse-a-thon, and then BookTube-a-thon. So it's gonna be a crazy couple of weeks here. I've uncovered my stash of Jelly Bellies. They're only toasted marshmallow. Like, if you told me I could only have one type of candy for the rest of my life, I would choose toasted marshmallow Jelly Bellies because they're so good. I've been reading on this. I'm about 100 pages into it, and I'm really enjoying it. So shiny. And then we had pizza for dinner. And then I've been drinking this, which is the Cali Creamin Mother Earth Brewing Company. It's really good. Yeah. Not doing real great on the reading front, but we're trying. I'm so tired. Which is ridiculous because I slept like 11 hours today between last night and then falling asleep on the couch. I think I read about 150 pages today. Maybe more than that, I'm not sure. Yeah, probably more than that with the graphic novel included. But I'm hoping that tomorrow I will read another good chunk of the shiny book. I'm forgetting what it's called. Sky Painted Gold? Yes. Of that one. And then a little bit more, like another 50 pages in King's Shield. I would be happy with that. At this point, I could probably make 10 hours. Maybe 12? I don't know. I'm gonna probably go to the grocery store and Target tomorrow. And you'd think I would have lined up an audiobook for this weekend, but I just have not been into audiobooks lately, so I have not been listening to them on the way to work or home or anything like that, so that's why I didn't have one for this weekend. So, yeah. I might read a little bit more tonight, but I am probably calling it a night pretty soon. Alright, it's 8:30, back in my usual spot. I have some oolong tea in my Hollands mug, and I'm ready to get some reading done. Look at that snoozy fur pile. He's so cute. This is the one that didn't used to come near us as much, but now he's super comfortable. And he will like rub himself on the glass for attention. And he snoozes on the deck most of the day. Also, my sunflowers are dead. But I'm too lazy to go dispose of them. So I'm definitely wearing the same clothes that I wore yesterday. I don't really care. I'm also eating moon pie as like a second breakfast. Terrible. But I am gonna get ready, go to Target and see if I can find what I need. I may go by Marshall's or TJ Maxx too, because they usually have like bins and stuff. So we'll see what I find, and then I'm gonna run by the grocery store so I can get some stuff, because we have like nothing that makes an actual meal in this house, and I need vegetables in my life, I say as I eat a moon pie. Well, first stop is gonna be TJ Maxx. But before that, I had to go get food, and I settled for Arby's, so we're gonna do that. Depending on how warm it is, which right now it's saying it's 84, I might go to the Greenway and read some of this outside, just for a change of pace. We'll see. It just depends on how long all of this takes me, and again, how hot it is. So I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to decide if this foundation oxidized on me or not. It kind of looks like it in the mirror, but on the viewfinder it does not look like it did. So I don't know. But I am going to hopefully find some baskets or bins in here that will work. I have a note card where I like measured out the shelves so that I don't buy something that's too big or too small, so that, you know, I don't have to just keep, I'm not good at returning things. That is a huge dragonfly. I don't know where it went, but it was massive. Anyways, I'm gonna eat the rest of my food, and then I'm gonna go in TJ Maxx, and hopefully that'll be stop number 1 and the final stop. But I'm betting I'm gonna have to go to Target. Store number 1 was a bust. They had a pair of the right kind of size, but they have like tassels on the front, and Simon will rip those to shreds. So that's a terrible idea, even though they were cute. But they would have to go on the bottom shelf, so that's a no. Then they had one of something that I really wanted, but they only had one of them, and I need 2 of them. So I'm gonna go to Marshall's now and If they have one there, then I'll get that one and come back and get this one. Or hopefully they'll have just 2 of something there that I like. So now I'm gonna go to Marshall's. If they don't have anything that works, then I'm gonna go to Target. The one I liked in TJ Maxx was only like $8, so I don't know. Well, I did not end up going to the park because now there's like scattered thunderstorms sprinkling through the area, so it was raining. It's not yet totally raining here, but it's going to soon. I was successful at Marshall's. I got these 2. Now they aren't the exact same size, but the reason I decided I was okay with that is that they have lids. So this one right here is probably going to be the one we put like our Tupperware in. And then I don't know what that one's going to be for, but I think I'm okay with this. I may not even put them side by side. I may put this one like on the shelf up here because that's not meant to stay there. That just is what I had. But we may just like vary it with different boxes and texture and baskets and stuff. But right now they're airing out. I just Febrezed them because while they are very cute, they smell like a tire fire. Like legitimately like a tire fire. And the woman was like, yeah, that is kind of what they smell like. And I was like, I don't know, I've got Febreze at home. So hopefully that does the trick. They're gonna air out for a while before I put anything in it because that smells nasty. Who's the cutest cat in town? You are. Boop, 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 boop. You didn't care. I want a chai latte, but I really want an iced chai latte. So I think what I'm gonna do is like make some chai concentrate from something. I've got a lot of chai, so I gotta figure out which one I wanna use. And then put it in the freezer or the fridge or something to cool it down. Let me look at my chais and decide which one I want to do, but then I can have it this week and make cold chai lattes because it's summer and I don't really want a hot one. So basically all the things I've seen online are like making it from scratch, and I have a lot of the ingredients because I think I did that one time following a recipe in a book. But I also have a lot of chais, so I think I'm just gonna like go rogue and mix a bunch of things, throw in some extra stuff, and see what happens. So now I'm just gonna let it steep. It looks like a mud pie. We'll see what happens. I got plenty of chai if I need to try again, so I'm not super worried about that. Well, that failed miserably. Like, that was one of the nastiest things that I've ever tasted. So maybe I should actually pay attention to what it's telling me to do and make it as a concentrate and like with the actual spices instead of mixing together a bunch of pre-made chai and getting something that tasted like I don't even know what. It was disgusting. Bitter and sour and just not right. So I'm gonna try this again one more time. So for try number 2, I just used this tea, which is the French vanilla from Elmwood Teas. So that's the only tea in there. And then the rest of it is like spices and stuff. So like whole spices. So we'll see how it goes. It still looks like mud soup, but we're gonna let it steep for 15 minutes. I think the last time I might have let it steep for too long because it says 15 to 20 minutes. But man, that was take your teeth out of your mouth bitter. I don't know. Okay, so the second try was definitely a success. This is delicious. I don't think I showed you, but I put the Elmhurst Farms cashew milk in it, so it's very good. I might put a little bit more of the chai concentrate in there next time, but I was just using like what I didn't put in the 2 jars I put in the fridge. So yeah, this is everything I always want from a Starbucks iced chai but with not nearly as much sugar and at way less of the cost. So I'm quite pleased with myself. Quite surprised at how long this lipstick is lasting. But I am still here in this spot. I've gotten up and done like 10 other things and have done very little reading in the last hour or so. But I'm on page 520. So I think I'm pretty close to where I wanted to be. So I said I wanted to read 150 of the pages, and I've read, I think, yeah, because I was a little bit under 400. So I've read about 20 pages shy of 150, so I'm gonna read some more in this right now and try to get myself to that 150 page mark, and then I should be able to finish the rest of this throughout the week if I try. If not, I will definitely finish it during Dewey's on Saturday, Friday evening, Saturday. I want to finish it so bad. I'm thinking I might get in the bathtub and then try to read some more. So I'm on page 544, and there's like 600 and something, 687. So about 140 pages ish. So close to the end, and things are happening. Things are happening. Simon, are you a medieval champion? Is that what you are? You're a medieval champion. Well, my readathon is officially over. It's 9 o'clock, and I only finished one thing. Wasn't on my TBR, but I read 100 and something pages of this, and then I read like 200 pages of this. I am less than 100 pages from the end, so I will definitely finish this week. And it got really intense, and I got really into it. Also, there was like some craziness happening at the neighbor's house, and the cops were called because some guy was being sketchy. So it's been an interesting evening. Yeah, fun times. And tomorrow starts another work week. I am tentatively participating in 7 and 7, but we'll just see how the week plays out.